Good morning. As I'm learning more and more about God and about everything and reading the Bible and talking to people and listening to people, what's on my mind today? Adam and Eve were naked, right? This idea that how do I want to say this? There's a difference when someone wears an outfit, like for instance, in college or out of college, I'd be like, oh, let's get all sexy and look sexy. And, my intent was to go manipulate men at the bars to make them want me, right? To lust me or whatever. So there's a difference for a woman who dresses, like the intention behind her dress, right? So one could go wear maybe some clothes to adorn her body, and maybe some of the clothes she chooses to wear are revealing, but they make her feel so good and confident, and she's proud of the body that God gave her. So she's looking to adorn her body in a way that makes her feel excited and just so, yeah, and I'm gonna go show and share the world. Like, power to her, right? Like, way to go, girl. There's so much. And then another, right? Like, throughout my life, if I see a beautiful woman and she's wearing something and I've had jealous thoughts like, that bitch. Like, what is that? That woman, like, I'm ashamed of that. And I am sorry. And I ask for forgiveness for those thoughts that went through my head. Shame on me, right? Like, that woman is beautiful and she is proud of her body and she's going to go represent herself and just be proud of what she's been giving. Like, good for her, right? Like, kudos. And so then, I've heard or I'm feeling or whatever, right? Like, there's a lot of messages that's maybe sinful in a sense for women to dress scantily. Well, again, it's their intention. Are they doing it to try to manipulate, or are they doing it because they're proud of their bodies and they're proud to express themselves with sparkles and skin and whatever, right? Okay, so then we look at it from maybe, and this could probably go both ways for male or female. I'm just saying it from a female perspective right now. But then there's this thing about, well, you can't dress that way because of what message you're sending. Well, if the person is dressing because they're proud of themselves, how about the person who's judging them? Like, let's say it's a man and they're being lustful or, having nasty thoughts. They're having thoughts that maybe aren't pure, or in full love, right? That's a whole other topic, is pornography and sex. And I could go off on what I've learned about that in a good way. But, like, how about for men or women? I'm going to say men just because I'm a woman and I'm thinking from that standpoint majorly right now. But how about, hey, men, why don't you go talk to God? And why don't you, like, get right with God and ask him why you're feeling drawn to look at these women in a lustful way, or, a way that isn't pure intentions, versus maybe like admiring her and her confidence and her beauty. It's okay to think she's beautiful. It's okay to look in her and be like, dang girl, you got it going on. Like, good for you. But it's another thing to, like, just have some other thoughts. And I think you all know where I'm going with that. Anyways, I just felt inspired this morning to share that. So, for men or women who got a rockin' body or are proud of their bodies in all shapes and sizes, if you're proud of yourself, go flaunt yourself and don't feel bad about it, because you're beautiful and that's how God made you and God wants you to shine. I don't know where in the Bible it talks about it. I'm going to go look it up more, but adorn, to look pleasing and attractive. I think number one, God wants us to adorn spirituality. He wants us to adorn earth and friends and family. but also like our bodies, those were a gift. No matter who you are, what you look like, color of skin, size of whatever, go enjoy it and be proud of it. And I probably have a lot to learn in confidence, and I can work on that too. I am not perfect, but I just thought that was pretty cool. Also, this is what I drew today. It's over. Time for joy on earth. Let's let the fire, let's let our light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, have a great day. Bye.